Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where the hell were we in this adventure anyways? Let's look at the map and find out where the hell we were. Oh yeah, that's right. Alright. Check it out, I had an eventful morning. I was summoned to jury duty. Which in America, the way it works is, well, I should say in my county. I don't really know where it works elsewhere because this is the only county in which I've gotten jury summons for whatever reason. This is my third. I pretty much did one a year for 3 years, 3 or 4 years, something like that. And with the jury summons, they give you a slip of paper and it literally says check at 5 p.m. the day before. So, like, the last 2 times, I get online, I type in all my information at, like, 7 p.m., and it says, you don't have to go. And I'm like, great. I don't have to go. And then I don't go. Because I think, I don't really know why, but my understanding is that, like, a lot of times a court case will get ready to go to trial. They'll be preparing to do that, and then the 2 sides will reach some sort of plea deal, or whatever. Or some sort of... they'll settle, and it won't actually go to court. So they sort of had you scheduled for it, but then you didn't need to show up. So, in this case, I was actually required to go down there and show up. And I had to get up fucking early. Oh my god, like the place was like over an hour away to get there. And then I got there, sat there, did some stuff, and then I believe I'm literally not allowed to talk about anything in the process, but rather uneventfully, I just got dismissed. And that's it. So, I've been very tired for a little bit, because I had to get up at the crack of dawn, which, hey, frankly, that was part of my 30-day project, so woo, jury duty. Really just getting me on track here, baby. And with the rest of everything, I had to drive all the heck way back, and now I'm ready to play some dang video games and figure out where the heck we're really supposed to be going. That's right, that's where the key is. So we now have a warp point here. Oops. And I'm just going to explore around here a little bit. There's some castles that I believe that we can get to. I mean, this is an obvious one that I think I should at least try to go to. We also have this walrus here. That's right, this walrus here that we need to get out of the way. And Marin's place is somewhere in here. So that means it's this, 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 or this. Or maybe one of these. It's no big deal. What about this? Is this the fisherman's spot? Great. Hey, it's Psychic Muffin. Thank you, my friend. Oh yeah, I also have to delay the audio on this game just a smidge. Why Link Red? Because I got the armor power up. I went to the color dungeon, apparently way earlier than I was supposed to. So I'm like strong as hell, man. Oh, look at this, we have a little pit. And I can make it across here, right? You suck so much, Link. Why? Oh, I see. There's some... This is an invisible wall here. We can't see it. Ha 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 ha. Melterfrost says, then I still can't watch this game because of the jerky camera. Yeah. Like, it happens only some of the time, and it is killing. It's killing even me. Hey, Surprise and Psychic Muffin. Thanks for the giftos, friendos. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Alright, I gotta reload into my brain the controls for this game. Because I want to hit the, like, bottom button in my brain is jump. Left button is attack. But in this game, that's throw a bomb. Icemark assisted some YouTube channel did a tech analysis and came to the conclusion that FPS slowdown is a result of the game rendering the tilt-shift blur. Huh. When art comes at a cost, huh? Double down. Oh, actually, I should just go into this warper. I should warp here and go into town. Got it. Having fun wandering around. You know, even though I didn't get selected for jury duty, I'm still kind of proud of myself for going in there and participating in the justice system as a citizen. Holy shit, did you see each of those jerks? Okay, so down here is the walrus. Over here is Yukuku. Oh man, I am so excited for Throne of Eldraine. All the games I've been playing lately have been so good, even though I really despise this camera. This game is great. Alright, so Marin's house is one of these. Have I been in here? Oh my god. Wait. I can do this now. I can do this. I can pop it. Excitement says, wow, chicken abuse. I don't know if I can maintain my sub now. Well, if I worked like mobile games, what I would do is I would figure out a way that just 4 or 5 of you, each individually, would have thousands of subscriptions. Oh my god, this is so much easier when I'm red guy. Because I just one-shot him. I do not care at all. How long till I go back playing Crane Game? Man, I don't know. I love Crane Game. I'm way too fast! Dude! I moved a little faster and my timing got completely thronked off. Retry. What's our death count at? What is the death count at? You bastard. Hey, if I do this, does this work? Alright, well that's easier. Does this seem like a bug to you? Because that sure feels like a bug to me. God, that... Doesn't this little pitter-patter of feet sound like a little gremlin in a basement furiously masturbating? Just listen to it. Is that stuck in your head now? Did I ruin Link's Awakening for everybody? It just sounds so gross. It is disgusting to me. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's not my fault that I said it. I have a show. It's literally just me, says Tarnish. Well, that could be true. Wait a minute. It's the ocarina. Oh, ocarina. I'm fucking awful. Yeah, tilt shift that noise right out of your memory. Oh, I went the wrong way. Let me minimize some stuff. I have like so many windows open. Mouse without borders, get the hell out of here. Mouse without borders is unbelievable software. I should probably turn off my extensions for Magic the Gathering, huh? Good, they're off. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I got my little buddy kittens all around me. I throw rocks at children. Jess 9000 says, don't worry, Dane, I went to music school, and let me tell you, you're just playing experimental music. Hell yes. My husband's lost in the mountains. He must be starving. Alright, so this is probably not Marin's house. Oh my god, they just... Is this a stand for something? It says boo. Shy guy. It's like Mom says, I don't mean to bribe, but I'll give 10 subs if you throw rocks at children. Alright. Alright, I'll do anything for money. I have no morals, no principles. That's what this channel was founded on. Well, I missed. I'm trying to get to detonate on the child. This is actually pretty hard. E.T. be angry, or as I assume it's supposed to be pronounced, E.T. bangry. So Sean, would you say this is a good time to get into MTGA? The new expansion and the sets rotating? I am absolutely going to say, hell yes. Oh my god, it's Psychic Muffin, just gifted 10 subs. Ah, what a man of honor. There it is, there was a strong thonk right on the forehead. Ranger XIV. The Cat King. Kyoi and others have just been gifted. Feel free to domo origato. Chat investigato. Psychic Muffin says, welcome, nerds. Man, thanks, man. We got surprise here. Oh, newbie. Pinubi. Just gifted 5 to Minari's Space Ace 2. Top Ham Wine Dad. What a name. Oh, at the beach. That was easy. You know, I will say something. Can I just note, what have we been doing for the last like 10 minutes? Just wandering around. Not aimlessly, but like wandering. And I think this is one of the lost joys of games. So many games just try to be high octane, high intensity. They forget that the reason I often play games is just to kind of hang out. I have a guardian acorn. Marin, where you at? You out here? Maybe she's to the left. I don't remember this beach being this long. There she is. Am I an Animal Crossing fan? Asked JPC. I've never played it. Hey. Oh, Day9, I'm glad you found this place. Will you stay and talk to me for a while? Oh, these cutscenes. I wonder where these coconut trees come from. Terran says there is nothing beyond the sea, but I believe there must be something over there. If this was Final Fantasy I, the answer would be, it's a very small world. Final Fantasy I occurs on a Taurus, in case you didn't know. When I discovered you, Day9, my heart skipped a beat. I thought this person has come to give us a message. Listen, I just need you to sing to a walrus. If I was a seagull, I would fly as far as I could. Just as Shalalala kissed the girl. Talk about the most fucked up song in all of Disney's catalog, man. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't be shy, you know you wanna try. Go on and kiss the girl. Oh, wow, wow. They have, like, every amphibian popping out of the water being like, get it on with her, get it, just get in there, you gotta do it, right? Don't respect the girl, or try to make the girl comfortable, or to read her body language to see if she would be interested in sha-la-la-la-la-la getting kissed. Who knows? I would fly to faraway places and sing for many people. I wish to the windfish. I wonder if my dream will come true. Ooh. Yeah, of course. I want to know everything about you. Well, my mouth was duct taped shut shortly before the writer's room met. Ha 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 ha. Huh? The walrus wants me to go to him? Alright, let's go. Sha-la-la-la. Just the way it works in real life. Ah, yes. Oh, I thought she was just gonna hop right into my pocket. Not very good, eh? What? Oh, sorry. Ow. I've repelled the monkey. Umarin married now. Well, I've hoisted her, so yeah, she's currently mine. Because, as you might imagine, a man has to possess a woman before he marries her. And the best way to do that is to hold her up as she stands there like a glass doll. What's your current go-to song? The current one that I have stuck in my head is a remix of Habits by Postmodern Jukebox. And they do, like, modern songs, but in, like, a 1930s, kind of like Prohibition-era music style. It's really good. I was listening to them all morning, and I normally just don't listen to any of that sort of stuff. This water just drips a little too wetly. Oh wait, it's insanity music. How did I fuck this up? Oh. Wait, what? Oh. This is my favorite remix of the Zelda song ever. This is that lazy walrus, shall we give it to him? And she just slits the walrus's throat. Ha ha ha, wow. Huh? Oh, he's calling me. It's the same as always. Haha. Day 9, I'm gonna go to the animal village. Please drop by, okay? You're listening to a song that's so good you throw your body into the ocean. What? Well, in that case, die twice. Dun. Cool. I want to see what's up in this quicksand pit. Shortcut exit. Love it. Annoyance! You're only getting in the way. Oh, I have control. Ah, shit. Not what I meant to do. Well, it's an ocarina, but it sure didn't blow a hole through the wall. What an epic fight. You fall into the hole and play music badly. That's me, Voodoo Chili. Oh! You got a piece of heart. Press the plus screen to just look at yourself. Oh my god. Alright, you have no idea. You had no idea. We started an hour later because of this morning's jury duty. So that means that it's actually tummy time right now. With my favorite gray cat that actually is alive, much to my relief. Sea bears foam, sleep bears dreams, both end in the same way, crash. Man, Cedric is such a crazy owl, dude. Oh yeah, I love finding stuff. You found secret seashells by the seashore. Yeah, I can do tummy rubs. JPC guy says, what happened to your kitty? I've heard you say that several times. Okay, so we were doing the Eldraine set review, and Despy sleeps in this box right next to me pretty much for the entire show these days. So she's sitting there sleeping next to me, and she's just there, and then she just goes, ugh, like this. And, you know, she jerks in her sleep like any creature, so I go over and I just pat her and I go, yeah, good kitty. And she just doesn't react at all. And this cat, anytime you touch her, she's just like, oh, she's a very sort of jumpy cat. Like, if she sees you coming, she'll, like, open her eyes and kind of close and prepare for scritches. But she didn't react. So I went, Despy? Despy? And I shook her. And then I, like, shook her really hard, and her little body just sat there in the box and just, like, jerked around. And I just about lost my fucking mind. So I actually paused the stream. I just stopped. I was like, hold on. And I just like went to a break screen, muted. And I literally went, Despy! And she just went, meow. And I was like, oh. Oh, you were just really conked out, huh? You were tired. Not dead, just tired. It has upset me for a good chunk of time. Probably gotta hit it in the head. Ow. I figured out the puzzle. Yeah, I mean, like, as if episode I watched the VOD, it was terrifying. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, the, you got the angler key! Yeah, the, my terror transferred very, very well. Hi, Despy. I love you. See, we're giving her scritches right now. She's purring. You're a good cat. She loves her box. Ah! Ah! See, I just want to note, there's a lot of backtracking going on here. It's not super intense. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think adventuring is so fun. Oh, the shape of the key shows a fish swimming, cascade, a river, oh, go to the mountain, waterfall, oh, leap from the top, you reach your goal. Oh, Edarin's sharing a story of how you couldn't find your cat. Oh my god. In a move, too. Edarin, this took me a long time, and me breaking down, screaming her name because I just could not find her. You know, her singing sucks, too. Edarin says she ended up, we ended up finding her behind a kitchen drawer. She was scared of all the noise. And went to hide. Yeah, dude. God, little baby cats. Oh, I can go to either one of these, huh? I'm gonna go fishing. Sure Sign! Good to see you, Sure Sign. It's been a little bit. Got a new graphics card today. I accidentally managed to swap my power on and reset button in my computer. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oops. Yeah, I have, like, pretty much all the buttons disabled on my computer, because cats. It is a shield. This owl's insane. He's like, oh, jump off a cliff, oh, snap your neck in half, oh, you'll make it. Oh, I do have to jump off the cliff. Alright, you're right, you're right. Ath2411 says, good morning, Day 9. Good morning, everyone in chat. Good morning to you. I will throw a shrubbery at you. Woo! The windfish slumbers long, the hero's life gone. Brah, brah. Do all these guys come to life? Woohoo! One of these guys has something hidden under him, I know it. I love how Zelda does not have a lot of monsters, but they all function pretty differently, you know? just, like, get hit and just walk through this bastard? No, I guess not. Holy shit, I'm close to death as hell. I've been reckless with my life. I did it. Well, it's gonna be beeping at me this whole time. This is horrible. Beep beep. Hoping I'll win this, man. Huh. Da-da-da-da. You picked up an arrow with no bow. Shit, do I have to go get a bow? Hey, Woodward, stop trying to backseat game and explain the whole fucking game to me! What are our other choices? Gosh, hit him now. Got him. I did it. I figured it out. With no bows necessary. Ba ba boom. You have got the face key. Face it. Alright, although I am nearly dead. Well, that was pretty useful. To the finder, the Isle of Koholint is but an illusion. Human, monster, sea, sky, a scene on the lid of a sleeper's eye. Awake the dreamer and Koholint will vanish much like a bubble on a needle. Cast away, you should know the truth. It's all simulation. Is this it? Is this actually the entire dungeon? I wish to die. Oh, that was pretty trippy, huh? Oh, yeah, that fucked me up hard when I read it, too. Ooh. So you've read the relief. While it does say the island is but a dream of the windfish, no one is really sure. Just as you cannot know if a chest holds treasure until you open it. So you cannot tell if this is a dream until you awaken. The only one who knows for sure is the windfish. Trust your feelings. Someday you will discover the answer. Oh, is there a fast way out of here? Oh my god. I think games completely undervalue just wandering around. I love wandering around. Half the fun of PUBG is just wandering around and chatting with your friends. I can't, like, play 2v2 StarCraft and just be like, hey, how's your wife doing? I can't talk about that. How are your kids? They doing good? Oh, they're in school? Nice. I don't talk at all. I'm playing 2 vs 2s. I don't, like, chat casually in the game of Zelda that I play around. Oh, there's the guy. I've heard the same thing about auto chess, is that I've heard a lot of people be like, yeah, auto chess is okay as a game and as a genre, but it's really great for playing with friends and, like, socializing and, like, watching Netflix. Which I think is actually really valuable. Laser Beam says, do you remember OBS and SC2 though? Those lobbies were straight up bonding time. What do you mean? I don't think I know what you're referring to. So I have the face key, but I don't know where the door is. I have the key now. All I need to find is the lock. Yeah! Oh! Blue Whales, Dan, I've been watching you for the early Hearthstone days. Having a rough time in my life. You helped me greatly. I laughed so often and had a good time with all your videos. It's not very easy to watch you since I'm from Switzerland. But I want you to know you've had an impact on my life. Thanks for everything. Hope you're enjoying my favorite and first game of all time. Oh, that is so... That is lovely. Link's Awakening in this remake. Take care of yourself. You're such a good guy. Man, hey, thank you. That is a thoughtful and kind and uplifting message for me to read right now, Blue Wall 1. I've been, in no small part, thanks to a lot of just wonderful support from here, from, like, family and friends. Just feeling more comfortable and feeling more myself over the last few weeks, which has been really nice. I've been doing okay lately, asked the Psychic Muffin. I'm gonna say mostly okay. Mostly okay. There's a lot of things life-wise that are going great. Work's going great. I have a lot of events coming up that I'm excited about. You know, TwitchCon on Friday. Things like that. How the heck do I get up here, though? Is it through here? Do I, like, wander up like this? I don't know. I'll look in a little bit, but the reverberations of Jeff's death has been just kind of constantly itching at my brain. I mean, like, and you know, what happened with my little baby cat's a really good example. Like, I've just had these, like, completely unprompted, unreasonable fears about people I care about, or my little animals, abruptly dying. Something minor happens, and my brain immediately goes, that's it! So I've been having, like, a lot of sort of... Again, a lot of things are going great. A lot of things are going great, but I've just been really... And it's not even like I'm sitting, dwelling, thinking, stuff like that. It's like it just keeps sneaking up on me. Which, as much as I am told, that's totally normal. Don't worry about that. Totally normal. Still just really gets under my skin. Some days. I'm glad you came by to say hi, Blue Wall. I do miss messages with some frequency. If any of you have ever sent me something and it seems like I haven't read it, feel free to ping again. It's actually, I think, one of the big downsides of social media and email and a lot of things. It's so great that it's so easy to get a hold of someone, right? It's so great. You can just like text, send a message, leave a PM. But there's like so many ways to do it that, I mean, like, sometimes I just like, sometimes I get on Discord and I have so many messages, I'm just like, oh my god, I just got done answering email, I just got done streaming, I just got done with all this other stuff, I just mark it all as read, and I'm like, okay. How the hell do I get into here? Akko says, I remember when Sean yelled at me in Twitch chat. Caps lock his cruise for control for cool. Maybe I yelled at you. I sometimes get snippy with folks. No, it's just back off and don't do it. Did I already get that one? I think I already got that one. We're in the blue hell. I'm going digging. I'm gonna buy an extra life from the lady. Installation says, remember Sean hitting me with a sick burn, but I can't remember exactly when. I hope it wasn't too sick. Actually, Genesis remember clipping Sean's Mickey Mouse voice in Subnautica and then clipping his reaction to my clip. Yeah, I mean, like, part of the reason why I'm just, like, not going to be playing Subnautica and Outer Wilds is I just, like, I'm just in a little bit too emotional of a state this year. Since the summer, really. Is this bad? Is this bad? Is this bad? Is this bad? Alright. I'm at least gonna go back to here because I marked it with a chest and I don't remember why. You know, I'm gonna do this. One time? Why am I in the Santa hat? Because I'm gonna be delivering some stuff to some sick kids, you know. You know, maybe I shouldn't have this one equipped. Because anytime I misclick, it goes... Yeah! How can you misclick on a controller? Misclick has permeated the lexicon of everyday English. Don't act like it hasn't. You ever never misclicked in real life? Well, this is the last question. If you had any advice to escape anxiety, what would it be? I have a thing on that. I mean, a big component for me reducing my own anxiety was I was accidentally taking a vitamin B12 supplement. And by accidentally, it was one of those just like general, like, yeah, there's a bunch of vitamins. And I'm like, I don't remember when. I was like, oh yeah, I'll fucking take this. Oh. Oh. What? Ah! Yes, I mean, that was one thing for me, is that, like, ever since I stopped taking that, I actually feel so much better and happier and more in control of my life and body and everything. So that's one thing with the anxiety. I think a big thing is... Okay, so I hear a lot of people, you know, in this sort of, like, self-help or just in, like, motivational tweets and shit where it's just like, it's so important to know yourself and to know your needs and to take care of yourself. You gotta practice self-care. You gotta take care of yourself. You're having anxiety? Practice self-care. And practice self-care feels like a really gentle way for, oh, you're having a hard time. You fucking figure it out. And frankly, I do, on one hand, believe that it is an individual's responsibility to take care of their individual self. No other human is responsible for Day 9's happiness except for Day 9. That is my job to take care of me. But I have never found it helpful whenever anyone says, because you practice self-care. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's so great. Wow. Wow, you're literally on the verge of tears and you throw up all day because you're so sick and stressed out. You gotta practice self-care. Great. You know what? Having another to-do list item always feels good. So I always think about good advice, good leadership, good design, good product planning. A lot of these things come down to the difference between something conceptual, practice self-care, versus something concrete. Here are different ways to practice self-care, and you should do one of those things, and here's some examples, right? Like that. So for me, I feel like there's a couple categories of things that Sean Plott needs. One is... I like repeated tasks that I can just do a fine job of and feel like I did them. Like doing the dishes, doing the show. Doing the show is a much stronger version of that, but like a thing that is just like a sort of repeated task where I have some expertise and some capability at that I just do, right? I need that in my day. Like if I am just sitting around chilling all day, I actually start to feel a little, I just want something that I can be like, yep, did a show, good. Did a show, good. Did a show, good. So that's one category. Another category that I need is completely unstructured time that I call blobbing it up. I need to blob it up sometimes. That honestly often involves ordering food and watching Netflix, or going on long benders of games, just staying up late and fucking around and stuff. So good, right? Blobbing it up time I need. I also need, use whatever word works for you, because this word, honestly, it sounds a little vain. I feel like it can miscommunicate, but I use it when I'm thinking of myself, not as in like, ugh. But I need what I call deep thinking time. And deep thinking time is not time for Sean to think about really important topics. No, I need time completely alone with nobody talking to me, no external stimulus, where I can think about a specific thing. It could be as irrelevant as, oh, how would I try to build that magic deck that works like that, and just thinking through that. It could be many of the explanations that I do on this show came from me sitting alone and thinking, how would I explain that? How would I explain that? How would I explain that, right? I just want to think richly on one topic. I also need some sort of long-term project work. In the same way that I love checking in the box, did a stream. I love that feeling of laid one brick, laid the brick 2, laid brick 3, laid brick 4. And so these are different kinds of things, right? Oh, and then there's just the another category of just body shit. eating at regular times, sleeping at regular times, making sure I drink enough water, blah, blah, blah. So I kind of have this like list of different Sean needs. And whenever I'm feeling stressed or sad or anxious or having a lot of something negative going on, I have these categories that helps me review. I don't just go, I need to practice self-care. And part of what caused me to arrive at these categories is when I was feeling this sort of stress or angst or whatever it was, I'd be like, maybe I'm overworking. I guess I need to relax. So I would try to just like sit and watch TV, maybe like sit outside in the sun a little bit. But I would just get like, it's kind of like a dog. If you don't walk your dog and the dog's just like, and starts like eating up the sofa because it's too much energy. That's like Sean, right? I'm just like, It actually feels worse if I relax, right? Because I only need a little bit of time to blob it up. A lot of times when I'm feeling really anxious, I'm not getting to work on my projects. Or I'm not getting enough alone time. I say jokingly Monday, it's the best day of the week, but part of the reason that I say that seriously is that I get to stream for 5 days in a row, and it's something that gives me a good sense of fulfillment and happiness, and sometimes when I take a few days off, whether it be to a work trip or whether it be just to a vacation, I get this huge joy of just, I'm doing a stream, yeah. And also there are some times when I'm just doing a lot of streams, doing project work, getting to think deeply about various things. I'm sleeping and eating and exercising and all that body stuff that's good. But I'm not blobbing it up. Sometimes I'm like, all right, well, I worked a lot for a few days. I'm literally going to wake up, not get out of bed for 3 hours, read every single thread on Reddit. I'm probably just going to order some food from across the street, and when they deliver, they're going to just be appalled at how short a distance it was, and I'm going to open up the door, take the food and bring it in. Immediately take off the clothes that I had just put on just to be able to go outside to pick the food up. And then return back to just fucking watching streams. Sometimes I blob it up so hard, I don't even watch a TV show. I just watch streams and like fucking surf Reddit. Like, what'd you do today? And I'm like, nothing of value. Nothing. So I try to manage those a lot. So that's one category of how I would deal with anxiety and stuff like that. But I will note, I think therapy's the coolest, man. Love therapy. Oh, I think therapy is the best. Because the thing is that, have you ever had, here's a great example. In school, they say, here's an essay. Here are the structures to write an essay. Here are examples of different structures. Now try to write in these different structures. Try to write persuasive essays. Try to write comedic essays. Try to write an analytical essay. Here's a whole bunch of practice doing that shit. And then you're out in the real world and someone's like, Sean, I need you to give me a write-up on that by Thursday. And I go, okay, I can use my skill set that I learned in high school for that. You know what high school never fucking does? Or college, or anywhere. No one ever says, hey, all right, let's categorize the steps in your emotional process. Let's talk about what's going to happen at these various moments. Let's think about what it means to be angry, but to be okay. Let's talk about some emotional intelligence. Because I feel like, well, at least when I was young, therapy is this idea that like you are a fucked up person and you went and they unfucked you up. But really, it's like, I'd like to think of it as emotional essayism, right? Like, there are people out there that can write intuitively, but they'll probably not be as effective without these core principles and fundamentals of writing. And it's not that you're ragging on their inborn talent and intuition for writing, you're just kind of giving them an analytical structure and some emotional intelligence. Or so you're giving an analytical structure for their writing to be able to support their intuition. And everyone has intuitive experiences and heuristics in their head that are great. That are fucking great. There's nothing, like a lot of people who are perfectly happy, healthy people still have not gotten any sort of underpinning to like, hey, these are the ways that feelings and emotions work. Here's a lot of research about the physiology that happens in the human body and so on and so forth. I'm going to that phone right after this, by the way. And if you go to a therapist just starts to walk you through and to structure those things. Because, there was a time in my life when I was just like, I was like, oh, if I'm gaining a bunch of weight and I feel horrible, like, a lot. But I also feel happy a lot. And things are pretty good, huh? And the therapist wasn't like, okay, secretly, Sean, you're a damage ruined person. Secretly, you might not know this. Because fuck, I mean, look at me. I'm a pretty cheerful, happy dude, man. But the act of going through therapy, just having someone just being like, oh yeah, this is really helpful ways to think about things. Oh my god, cool, great. Yeah, so if anyone is ever experiencing anxiety, also, getting a therapist is not like, buying a carton of milk, right? You don't just get a therapist. Therapists are people too, and so sometimes there'll be people and therapists that you don't jive with. Bling, bling, this is the cheat line. Oh, I heard from Grandma that there is something hidden behind the falls, and oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It doesn't help in the slightest. Yeah, have no fear. Like, make yourself go to a therapist if you're feeling like you should go to a therapist, but don't make yourself stay with a therapist if you really don't like your therapist. Oh, God, I had a therapist once. I went like 3 times. He's just the worst. Just the worst. It just really grated me. It's difficult for me to say what happened without sharing things that are a little too personal, but therapist shopping does totally blow. I have no idea where I'm going. Let's think. Let us reflect upon the game. It's enough of that garbage about feelings. I have fabricated problems to solve. In the video game. In the video games. So if I need to get up here, so here's the deep blue water. So there's very clearly some dope dungeons up here. Wasn't I up here somewhere? That's right. I go to here. Oh, shit. Effect says, a therapist is someone I'd like to never visit, but is something I hope I will never hesitate to visit should the need arise. I would encourage many people who feel pretty good and don't have any specific pressing issue. I don't give a shit, I'm just gonna march right through. I don't have any significant pressing issue to consider just going. Not because, you always want someone to talk to your problems about, but I mean, like, along this idea of you get some emotional training, so it's, like, really helpful, It's like, hey, take, for instance, let's say something like you're an engineer and you do engineering. Consider, I'm not trying to impose by any means, but consider taking a public speaking class, just to learn a little bit more about communication. Into the pit with ye. Caw, caw. Oh! Ah! Oh! Average game guy says, does Jack Daniels count as a therapist? This might actually be a slightly controversial thing to say, but not exactly. But not really. I think it's undeniably true that if you have a drink, you will feel less stressed. In a lot of circumstances. Like, for me nowadays, I have, ever since I lost all that weight, now when I have a drink, I like, 1 drink, I feel good. 2 drinks, I actually feel way more drunk than I ever thought I would in my life. And if I have like 3 or 4 drinks, I actually just feel anxious and stressed out. I don't like it. So let me ignore that. But there are people that have alcohol for when they're feeling stressed. you know, hell, in American media, you want your hero, you want your protagonist to look cool? Well, have them be really intelligent and really successful, but they drank. We did it! We added depth! Is this open? Don't trust my sword, I'm gonna bomb it. But the thing is, I think even it's undeniably true that in many circumstances, if you have a drink, you'll feel a little better. So what do we do with this information? I will make the statement that if you are trying to drink to smooth over, like, all your problems and all your stresses and all your angst, this isn't really gonna fix the underlying problem. It's sort of like if you have an open wound on your knee, instead of treating the wound, you take some sort of painkiller so that way you won't feel the open, gaping wound on your knee so you can move on, right? And so I would encourage anyone who drinks when they're stressed. It's short-term helpful, but I think long-term that's where you have the issues of, like, you know, alcoholism or substance dependency and that sort of thing. And the example I will use is, I love this story. There was this girl I knew who was writing her PhD in her final year, her PhD thesis, which is fucking hard for any of you who've never done a PhD. I haven't. I certainly haven't. But, like, she had a kid. So she's trying to, like, raise this kid. And sometimes babies, like, they go to bed. Sometimes. Other times the baby just ruins the life of the parents for about 18 years. So it was one of these just like, fucking absolute woman-ruining baby. Plus a thesis. And she said, for every page of the thesis that I write, I'm going to reward myself with a donut. And let me tell you, it was a long thesis, and that girl put on like 25 pounds in a 9-month period, just like totally. And she was like, yeah, no, I know this isn't a long-term solution, but this is what I'm going to do just to get through these days. And so I'm sympathetic to, I mean, 9 months to be drinking heavily is like way worse than a donut on your body, that is. So don't take that example too literally. Alright, I already love that this dungeon is implying to me that we are going to be getting the ability to swim. Super great. And I'm going to wrap up this conversation so I can talk about Zelda dungeon design, which is one of my favorite things ever. And yes, I've watched Boss Keys, of course. Who hasn't? Guy's the best. But I say this a bit because I have been personally very close with some people who've had alcohol or substance abuse problems, drug addiction. And sort of in the same way that I've seen people just be like, yeah, practice self-care, you gotta do it the right way. It's like they're just putting another burden on. I've seen people talk to someone, you know, with some kind of dependency, just like, you just cut it out, stop it. You can't do that. Huh. You know, it's almost like you're trying to bludgeon the person into stopping the behavior. But again, it's this sort of like, you know, if I'm taking a painkiller so I don't feel the gaping wound in my knee, and then someone takes my painkiller away, if I have not been taught or have no system to address this pain in my knee, or excuse me, this wound, or the pain, or any of it, then it creates a real negative relationship between those two people. I don't think it helps the person who's there. So I like to speak a little more softly and more supportively about it. Because all that shit, I think, all that stuff's really, it's just really, really hard, so. I like to encourage any of you who, because I don't think it's like a binary, it's not like, I abuse substances, I don't. I think anyone can have varying forms of this. I mean, hell, like, if I'm feeling real stressed out, guess what I'm doing on Friday night? I'm gonna eat a good amount of food. And by good, I mean too much. And I feel psychologically great. And my waistline feels physiologically swole up. So, you know, everyone I think has elements of this, even if it might be mild, and I would encourage anyone who's in that situation where they maybe have a couple of those short-term, help you out, make you feel better right now things, to strongly encourage you to explore therapy, explore forms of, again, and I hate the blanket term, practice self-care, because it's just so vague. But, you know, I was talking earlier about some of the more specific stuff and looking for more specific things. Because even if you're doing okay, you're feeling totally fine, some of these things can actually bring you up to Jedi level, man. These are Jedi mind tricks. All right, let's talk about motherfucking Zelda dungeons. I walk in. First of all, who doesn't love the fact that we walk into the Zelda dungeon and it shows us walking into water, immediately framing what the dungeon is about? I think one of the biggest mistakes that an armchair game designer, aka someone who just plays games and thinks about design, which I feel like is most people, is they think about the system layer or little content bits, like here's a really cool combat mechanic or a cool sword or a cool enemy design. Think about these little flits and bits, but they don't think about broad resonance. And the greatest example to always talk about this with regard to is Magic the Gathering. When you pick red, the color, you get these enormous dragons that are breathing fire, and the mechanics look like they breathe fire, and the costs and the art and everything contributes to it. And then you have like dragon riders, which are creatures that ride on dragons. There's synergies between them. Like there's this card, a dragon egg, that when it dies, you summon a 2/2 dragon token. You're just like, oh shit, like, because the egg, it hatches. I get it. It clicks with you. Everything is dripping and oozing with this personality and identity. So as I'm entering the Zelda dungeon, and I've never played this game, this is not a prepared speech about this dungeon. This is just the qualities that seem to consistently arise in Zelda dungeons. One of the things I love about Zelda dungeons is they're very good about resonating with the theme in all sorts of ways. If this is a level about water, they don't need this water here. They don't need this. This doesn't change the gameplay. But what it does is it really helps this area more strongly resonate with this idea of being watery. We even had elements of this show up beforehand. You see this fucking waterfall? There used to be a literal waterfall. There's a waterfall that was here, and there's water down there and up there. We have to do something water-based in the water location we get in, and there's ankle-high water. That's so cool. Now, there's the three things that we talked about with regard to Zelda dungeon design. The three things, fuck you. The three things, if we recall correctly, are that there are a lot of forks that pique our interest, that then get sort of closed off. So, for instance, there's this fork. Go straight, go right, go left. I go left, I'm rewarded by, you know, some cool stuff here, and it helps make the sense of space feel both large, but also gives me an ability to complete the space. With lots of forks, it always makes me think that there's some other thing back there. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing that we talked a lot about, you always see the lock before you see the key. There's a chest there. I don't know how to get to it, but there's something juicy here. Ooh. Seeing the lock before seeing the key. We'll see things that we can't get to, places we can't be at. Alright, so we see, again, here is the locked door before I have a key. We see the lock before we see the key. Again, it's sort of teasing me. Oh, yeah, there's something over there. Okay, again, we have another little fork. What's over this way? Oh, same thing. Alright. So, even on this screen, where I obviously can't get down there, seeing the lock before we see the key. Seeing the lock before we see the key. Okay, so we've talked about these two things. Sort of the nature of forks. We've talked about the nature of... the forks, again, help make the space feel larger, but also more manageable, and also let me complete the space. We talked about the locks before the keys as a way to get the player excited about and to set goals without the game saying, you need to do this. Third thing that we talk about is that there will often be a hub room that pinches off and creates a sense of intermediary completion. And I'm calling them hub rooms. That are, occasionally they're hub rooms. Occasionally, it's just literally a warp point here. Oh, you got my Biko! So, again, I have a whole lot of locked doors. I have a chest at the left, there's that lock, there's this lock, there's this weird central area. This is the only path I haven't explored, but boy do I have a lot of frickin' questions. And it would not surprise me if this was one of the last areas that I completed, because this is, in a literal sense, the sort of hub of everything here. And Zelda has the tendency to make those completion points the hubs. So yeah, great. So, we see this whole map. We see this whole map area. Oh, was there a path there? I didn't even see it. How embarrassing. Alright, well, great. What are my buttons? So again, we got water everywhere. Alright, so I obviously can't get to that yet. We have these little bugs that are standing on the top of water. Very nice. Holy shit, there's so much stuff that I can't actually get to here. So the thing that's really nice about forks that we were talking about in some of our previous discussions is that it makes the space feel non-linear, even though, basically, it's fucking linear. It tricks you into thinking it's not linear. Very different from a maze. Oh, I see. So this door... How the heck do I flip these guys? Oh, that's right. Wait, how do I flip these guys again? How did this work? Do I hold my shield up? That's right. Okay. Great. You have a piece of power. Woohoo! Dude, I love drowning Mario. Link. What? Mario? I called him Mario? Whoa, that's crazy. So the thing that's kind of funny about this is that, like, I almost guarantee you it, like, does not really matter. We can get a lot of these things in a different order. Let me in. I mean, even this room. Okay, so there's a key down here in this bottom door. There's a locked door here. You enter into this room first, and then you have to kill off all these guys just to open this door to get the key to keep going, right? It just, again, shows you the reward. If they had flipped these two rooms, so I enter into a room and kill a bunch of stuff and a key drops, and then I walk in here and there's a locked door, it removes the joy of going, ooh, what's behind that thing? And then that joy of anticipation. And I think anticipation is like super duper duper crazy important emotion in players. Oh shit. I mean, like, common example, in Diablo, the item is unidentified. So you get your present, and then you get to open it. It's way fun to open a present. I have no idea how to advance any farther in this. I don't think it's the keys over here. Okay. I mean, the space of possibility is actually just not that big. Huh. Okay. I did it. I'm the fucking best. Dun 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 dun. Now, as someone who plays a lot of point-and-click adventure games, I always love that, where it gives you so few screens to work with that even if you have literally no ideas, you're just going to wander around until you see something. You're going to go, oh, oh my god, oh. Ugh. Okay, so I need to find... I mean, it's probably going to be another one of these cracked blocks. Could possibly just be this other top one. Gosh, I cannot get over this thing at the top. Do-do-do-do-do. Smell you later. See, like, take me being a little lost right now. Take me being a little bit lost. You know what really sucks, and I have 1000% experienced this in point-and-click adventure games? It sucks when you don't even have anything to be excited about. You know? I have this chest. I have this whole middle area. I have this locked door. It's so clear. I just need a key and then I can get into there. Oh my god. As I'm lost, I'm constantly wandering by the locks that I don't have a key for, proverbially speaking. You guys, these are cracked. It's just constant reminders. And I mean, I don't know if your mom did this, but my mom used to just put presents out under the tree when I was like really young. And they would just be there for like so long. I'd be like, and I just, God, I'm gonna go to bed at 7 o'clock because I'm gonna get up at 3 a.m. and I'm gonna open my fucking presents because then I'm allowed to. Where do I go from here? Oh, that's right, all the way around. And it's funny because every Zelda game I have ever seen, ever looked at, just has these properties. And I feel like this is something that's really important to do with a lot of modern, you know, or I should say a lot of the indie Metroidvania games could easily do a lot of this stuff and sort of fail to. And again, I don't think it is about the difficulty of doing it. I think it's about the conscientiousness. Oh, this is cute. What the heck is going on here? What, is this a bug? What the hell's going on? Oh, I'm holding down charge. I'm not holding down shield. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what was happening? My brain was still playing Dark Souls. So what was actually happening is I was going like charging at him. And there it is. Still in the wrong game. It's so difficult for me to switch between all these games. So now it should be open. Yeah, got it. So once again, right, I entered into this area. What did the game do? Well, it forced me to go here, which I don't think you have to do, because there's already a fork. I can go down this way or I can go this way. But again, it teases me a little bit. Boy, this game sure just showed me another goal to have. Another lock before finding the key. In this case, my goal is the key itself, so this is why I don't take what I'm saying super duper literally. Oh, okay, fine, sure, I don't give a shit. Oh, the glint on the tile will be your guide, oh! What? The glint on the tile? What's the glint on the tile? I see, so I can't go from this way. Look at all this shit. This is so good. There! Alright. What? Can my body just land on it? Oh. Huh. Oogie Pokey says, anyone know if a game called Mythgard is on Sean's radar? That is the Civ-looking game. Come here, you turtle bun. Or it's like sort of a territory-based game, and like your little Norsemen are just hanging out there. Oh, Mythgard is that card game. That's right. That's what. That's Northgard, says Surprise. That's right. That's right. By the way, another down path. We see more stuff before we are able to get there. I mean, if you look at the map, it's actually kind of hilarious. Like, this thing, literally, the game just put something juicy over here. It created this entire path over here just to let us see this at the start of the game. It's kind of hilarious. Just so we could put 2 and 2 together. Anyways. Yeah, I thought... I did not like the art style on Mythgard very much at all. And there's certain UI things, like the card takes up... The cards actually take up, like your hand takes up over a third of the screen, it looked like. And frankly, I got enough... Ah! I got enough card games that I've been playing lately. What a delightful tease. Alright, so I probably have to do this in an order. So I can't complete this because I don't have the ability to swim yet. Alright, so it's showing me the puzzle first. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is actually super duper clever. I had to walk through a bunch of shit to get a key to this door. I mean, this is super simple, but so powerful. So powerful. Like, it's shown me that on the way to the key, which was, again, frankly, a linear path, it showed me that there's this way, there's a little teasy path here. Up and away. I don't know why I waited. There's a down area here. There's another lock over there. There's a chest over there that I can't get to. It shows me tons of things that I'm going to want to watch for later on in my playthrough. And now because I backtracked again, oh man. It's all this cool, exciting shit. Oh. Oh, I see. I gotta strike him in that booty. Oh, he turned around. Every time I swing, he turns around. Faster now. Faster. Faster. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Ah! Haha, it's a hub room. It's an this room it is a hub. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum bum bum. Oh, I see. Oh my god, I adore this. Viking says, are you referencing Mr. Bubs when you say I got you? Yes, 100%. You have got the flippers. Dive underwater with me. See, okay, so I feel like this is such a clean opportunity to talk about the lock before the key. Before I talk about that, again, just the resonance. All this sort of like watery stuff everywhere. There's a lot of like familiar with water type monsters, you know, like the mosquitoes that are just on top of the water. The fact that we just faced that sort of fish monstery guy, you know, just the art of the mossiness everywhere. A lot of richness. And then the new item that I found, it's gonna let me do watery swimmy things. Mwah. If we were, let's take, for instance, Sen's Fortress. Imagine if Sen's Fortress in Dark Souls had some flooding. You enter into Sen's Fortress, it looks like it's this trap Rube Goldberg machine. If all of a sudden it's like, you got the flippers, you can now get in water, you'd be like, oh, I guess I use it somewhere else, right? So this is perfectly in theme with everything. Again, the lock before the key. We saw all this water, all these places we couldn't get to. And now there's just this euphoric moment that happens where I'm like, oh my god, where else can I go to? Alright, so now it's teaching me a little bit more. Fuck him. Nice. Just a little education session. Oh! And of course, I'm probably just gonna go, oh my god, I'm here again. Oh my god. So, okay, we've talked about forks, we've talked about lost 4 keys, but then also there's this idea of the hub effect, where now that I can get from here to here, this entire first area of the game is basically completed. It's basically completed. There is, though, this one chest that I'm superlatively interested in. What happens if... which button is B? Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ah, yes, the compass has shown me. Ah. Psychic Muffin, you need me to back you on something? Oh, little gremlin masturbation sounds? Yes, that's absolutely how I describe the pitter-patter of his feet. 100%. What game has the most exciting chests? I mean, I'd probably just say Zelda. And I think I say this because most other games' chests just totally suck. They're just garbage. You're such garbage, game. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a real issue with power growth chests. I mean, if you're a game like Path of Exile and Diablo, where you literally have such an elaborate structure of growth, there are a million and one different variables that you're looking for in there. And so in that regard, you're like, alright, cool. You know, you actually have real anticipation when you open a chest or, you know, have the drop and you're like, what could that possibly be in there? But, I mean, like, a lot of the games, like, I remember playing through God of War 3, and there's chests all over that game. And I don't care. I never care when I open a chest in that game. Where am I? I'm here? Oh, this is cute. This is not cute. This is hell. I can probably make it. One more time. Fuck. One more. Can I? Holy shit. Yeah, God, now that you've been asking, I'm trying to ruminate on this, man. Most chests and most games are absolute garbage. Just the worst. I just don't even care a little bit. How do we get to there? We go down, over, and over. Good. Ooh, hello, Yano. Happy 1 year. Hello, Yano. Chopped. What a great little tease. I like puzzles like this that are just literally process of elimination. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. For instance, I actually have the EDF chests. Actually, EDF chests are really great. To save our Mother Earth from any alien attack. Oh, it's more content down there. Ugh. You're streamed EDF? I think I did EDF 4, which I did not like as much. Holy shit, we're here. Look at this. Dude, what an incredible crescendo. Oh my god, the first chest, the big first thing I saw at the very start of the game. The start of the level, that's the one that matters. Ah. You did 2017 as well? No, I never did 2017. I never did 2017. Don't just his weight go back. You gotta give me a reason, man. Although 2017, Mo, is... How the heck do I get there? I get there from there. Is a game that I talk about a lot, one of my favorite games of all time, so... It's really weird that I can attack these guys. Like, I went in the water and saw the fish, and my brain went, "You're Mario." And I went, "Okay." And then I just dodged all of them. And then I, like, got in the water that time, and I, like, hit my sword button. Not because I meant to. I accidentally hit it because, again, my brain's still becoming accustomed to this. And my sword swiped, and I was like, I am not Mario. Oh, this is tight. Bloop, bloop, glub, glub, oog, foos, and etc. Alright, I'm too powerful. Oh my god, this is exactly what fishing is like for any of you who've never done it. Woo! I want to eat my own heart. Every time I pick up a heart container, I'm reminded of when I played Zelda on the NES as a kid, and I didn't realize this, but This is just meant to be symbolic of the fact that you're gaining health. I thought you literally just were collecting and eating the hearts of the bosses you defeated, which I thought was a bit gruesome. Wait, listen to that. That string is the same string that plays in Heroes of Might and Magic 2. It's so good. Rain V3 with the 5x5 with the 10 giftos. Lifebeard got gifted a sub. What an incredible name. Original Nolano. Crunchy. No, Mario, you don't get to breathe. And yes, I'm gonna call you Mario, you cuck. Also, to be fair, I used to think flavor text was rules text. Oh, I got called. Take! You got the surf harp. Bay Area housing shortage. Your road goes into the bay. San Francisco housing shortage. San Francisco housing shortage. San Francisco housing shortage. Ha! Ah! Ah! Alright, the world is my oyster. Ah, shit. The world is not exactly my oyster. The world is relatively oyster-like, though. San Francisco housing shortage. San Francisco housing shortage. San Francisco housing shortage. There's gotta be something in here. Yeah. Hey, you look like a nice fish. Hey. I am Manbo, Chow Sunfish. Have you got an ocarina? Yeah. I'm trying to learn it. Yes! You don't suck anymore. Go romance a lady. Thanks, Manbon. When you play my mambo, you can warp to a warp point around the island. Manbo's Pond? Where is Manbon, man? I miss that, man. Save our Mother Earth from any alien attack, from vicious giant insects who have once again come back. Oh! Ho ho ho! Oh! Bam bam bam! Holy shit, that is so sick. What are you? Hi. What? Oh my god, he's so sad. Is he okay? You got a piece of heart. Take you to the house? Come along for the ride, my friendo. Holy shit. There's a lot of stuff in the water, man. Probably wants you to play Despacito. That could very well be true. But I got the one, the only true Despacito right here. Hi, sweetie pie. Despi. Oh. Hi. Oh, got a kitten. I will do anything for you, Despi. Absolutely anything. Because you're my perfect baby cat. She sells 11 seashells by the Thnithnor. I mean, there's got to be some juice right over here, huh? Actually, I should probably begin investigating down that way, huh? But I want to go this way. Follow me, piggy. Ah! The house! Take me, the house at the bay. Is this the house at the bay? Quick question for anyone who's here. Will I be able to warp and bring my Piggly Wiggly friend? Excellent. I feel like there's a warp point here and a warp point here that I whiffed. That I whiffed and wefteronies. Dredge for Life says, not only can you, but you are stuck with him. Woohoo! That is about which I am talking. Hey, Mo5513, I'm generally speaking rhetorically, unless I get real specific with my questions. And you've been pretty direct about trying to inform me of things, which is understandable if you're new here. But back off and let me suffer. I want you to look down on me, not try to help me out. Like, what's with you, huh? Ah, yeah. Chat for Sadis, yeah. The house at the bay, woo! San Francisco housing shortage. Here, go in! I used to live here! Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta say, there's moments where I'm doing stuff and I'm like, why am I so fucking weird? Like no one's just at a bar just hanging out like whoa 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 whoa. Yeah, I'd like you to top me off. Whoa 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 whoa. But when you're streaming and you're by yourself, all of a sudden you begin to just sink into yourself. You sink into yourself. You become the turtle resting gently in your shell, except remember, you're not just the part that's sticking out of the shell. There's a whole turtle in there. And now the whole turtle's coming out. That's what I'm talking about. Nostalgia, unchanged. Hi, Despy. Oh, that was a really sweet meow. Hi. Are you a good cat? The very best? Oh, well, you deserve some scritches then. There you go. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for letting me annoy you. Alright. Boo-hoo! Alright. Droopy voice time. You know what? Boo. I think my house is boo-boo. Enough, cemetery. Take me to my grave, boo-hoo. I've been a bad boy. Alright, let's go. Wait. I don't suck anymore. I gotta put this thing away. What character is the Droopy voice? It's a dog named Droopy. And he has kind of a big old cheeky kind of voice like this, and he puffs his cheeks out when he hits some of the consonants, like big boner. You know, like that sort of thing. And amazingly, Droopy the dog has a sidekick named Drippy the dog. And Drippy is the same voice as Droopy, but higher pitched. Hey, Drippy. What is it, Droopy? And I mean, like, it is as though in the meeting for determining these voices characters, someone did Droopy the dog voice, and they went, holy shit, that is so perfect, we need 2 of them. Give me at least 2 of that voice right now, order it up, and they're shaking hands or they've inked the deal. This was good business. Sounds like the pig from Looney Tunes. Wasn't it Droopy the dog? I mean, like cheeky voices. There's always the big kind of cheeky voice in a lot of the early cartoons. Thank you. A jar for you. Put something inside. Bye-bye. Aquamarina says inking the deal for internal decisions. Now that's efficiency. Yeah, that is a good point. If you're internal in the company, it's like, John, can you respond to my email? And make sure you sign and date it with blue ink. Oh, it's been some time since our paths crossed. Oh, you must dive into the waters of Martha's Bay and get that catfish. And, the closer you get, though, the more restless he sleeps. Carry on, woo. Super Rooper 44 says, the question is, how good are Droopy and Drippy at goat noises? Well, if I had to give it my best shot, it would be like... It's actually not that different. I sort of puff my cheeks out in the same way when I go, you know what? Or when I go, yeah. If I try to, like, maybe puff it out a little more, and then I don't know. If someone just tuned in right now, there's definitely not a chance they're going to stick around. Ugh. John Jay says, those who just tuned in may have had some thoughts about the last 3 minutes. They're good minutes. There's a reason lawyers are so obsessed with minutes, man. Wrong way. When I stick around, I fall apart. Oh, I can move diagonally. Scan the water for treasure. Ooh, there's a lot of treasure there. Ah! FS Liam says, I have several questions. I don't think any of the answers will be satisfying. Try me, pal. Farting shits. It's official, Doodle. Ow! Fuck. Boy, am I hitting the wrong button. Whatever, man. Fuck it. I'm just pushing through. Yeah, this is basically where I want to go, huh? Oh, come on. I can't even enter? Oh, I figured it out? Oh, tight. I've done it now. Why was that in there? If Slim says, holy crap, Dan, you're literally the first person to pronounce my username right. Well, now I gotta screw it up. AFS Slim, What's the name of this dungeon? I wasn't looking. Yeah! Oh, look at that. Seeing the lock before the key. I see a chest, and it's for me. I want it, I want it, I want it. Ah! Catfish's maw. Alright, so this is the jumps far level. Catfish's meow. There's a horrible demon that will demand $50 cent. Hey, do you guys know the term dredging? I think maybe I'm the only person that calls it this. But dredging, let me explain to you what dredging is. Dredging is when you go to the just chatting section of Twitch and you scroll just down, and you have someone else, or if you're doing this by yourself, you just scroll and then you just stop and click on someone. And so, you know, generally I'll do this till I'm in like the single digit or like 15 viewer channels. And and this is when it's like, all right, I'm gonna be going to bed in like 15 minutes, just gonna kill some time, man. What ridiculous shit is going on at the 8 viewer channel? And I mean, like, you get down there and there's just tons of like Russian channels just playing House, like the television series House, all Russian dubbed, none of the lip syncing lines up, and it's the audio levels are all over the place. You know, you get someone just sitting there eating, and it's not like classic mukbang. It's just literally someone eating. It's loud. You get those like hums in there. Once I was dredging down, and there was someone who had like 4 viewers, and she was going through a sugar daddy website and explaining how important it was to behave in a certain way as to not make someone feel like they're being catfished, because that can really cut off your clientele. And then she actually displayed a man's whole phone number. I was just like, oh! Just closed and went on. But I just was, that was just like stuck in my head. Because when people bring up catfishing, a lot of people think of, you know, like the dating apps where it's someone just pretending to be a sexy lady or a sexy man, you know, just trying to trick someone or whatever. But now I will forever have that memory of that lady just being like, no, there's a lot of things that you'll come across a little too catfishy. And I was like, too catfishy? And then, you know, there was someone's number right there, boom. She was like, oh my god, you guys didn't see that, right? Whoops. And I was like, I didn't do anything. Oh shit, I walked all the way up. By the way, I've been talking a lot about this, seeing the lock before the key. For whatever reason, my control feels super sludgy right now, and I don't know why. What in the hell? Why is this such a platforming challenge? I did it. Yeah, like this whole compass, this lock before the key. Look, it's so great. I enter into a room where there's just stuff. Why should I be excited? Do. I now know that there's a key here. Oh, you're punching, jumping skeletons. Well, a sword swinging, red cap wearing, jumping, stabbing, swimming, diving, kicking, and little pitter patter of foot on the ground running. No! No! Oh! Alright, so there's some significance to this. The jump in 3D feels fine, the jump in 2D feels odd. Alright, so this is the only room here. Maybe I just push both of these up, is what this means? Push these two down like this. Alright, now I'm going to try to close them in. I actually think process of elimination puzzles are actually pretty sweet. And by that I mean, if there's like only 8 possibilities, eventually the person will hit them. So if they have no clue how it works, fine. They'll eventually get there. But if I'm trying to be like, okay, well, maybe the solution is to make it a big square in the middle. Maybe the solution is to make the other things match. At some point, the logic's going to line up with what I actually did. Hi, Despy. I love you. Oh, she is conked out and tuckered. Oh, there's the exit. Oh. That What's the skill level of this game? I mean, it's a single-player game for children, so it's pretty easy. Like, I gotta be honest with you. We're not playing this for the difficulty. Oh, you have to find my beak and shove it in me. Oh, that feels so good. Ooh. Da 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 da, ba ba na 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 na. Hey, M05513 again. If you could ease up a little with the back seating, now I'd much appreciate it. Oh no. Oh my god, no. Oh my god! Now... What? Fight me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. I mean, I can make them fall apart, but I don't know what to do now. But it's fine. We can make this guy maybe jump and slam on this. What? Dreaded for license, just let us know when. I mean, I'm assuming I have all the tools I need to be able to beat this guy. thought I already did that. Alright, my timing was off. Okay. I did it, I'm the best. Arg, I can't beat you, I'm out of here. Ya peace! I did it. Do I have more water? Do I have more coffee? This is perfect. I gotta get more water. And you know what goes well with water? Strawberry non-fat yogurt. Watch. I'm telling you, man. Freaking love yogurt. Oh, look at that. While I was gone, viewership went up. It spiked. Spy with my little eye Gundam shirt. Oh, yeah, man. You know it. I love shopping at Uniqlo. Uniqlo's the best. Alright, I'm really bad. Map. Huh. Yeah, see, it's amazing how consistent Nintendo is about this, like, show the goal before you show a tool to accomplish that goal. We walk into a room and we see a chest. This is the first time this has ever happened where we just, like, walk in and there's a chest right there and there's nothing in my mind that we need. Right? Like, if I go to the map, it's not like there's locked doors that I'm seeing. I mean, other than this one single chest, we don't have a lot of wants and goals yet. And lo and behold, what is it? Oh, it's a chest that just says, oh, I have what you need in here. Bomba. Thanks, number one bot. Die. Let's destroy every pot. Oh, stick it in me, oh. The beakless statue is saying something. Oh, whoops, I don't have the beak. I don't have the beak? Whatever. Nah. It is so weird seeing Mario guys in here. Hearting it. Alright, so what? Wait a minute, something. Why would I ever want to go up there? How would I even get up there? Screw this guy. Okay, this is weird. Oh, God. Don't even care a little bit. What? Oh, yeah. What? Alright. So I gotta go out this way. I think there's a lot of stuff I'm missing. Oh my god! Thank god I have so much health and so reckless. Where the hell am I? Oh. Blackburn says Day 9 and face tanking. Name a more iconic duo. Ah, yes. You have a stone beak. Woo! Okay, there's still more to explore. Ah, you bastard. Turn into hearts. I find it really easy to get hurt in this game. Which makes, like, the fact that hearts are popping up all the time, it makes those hearts feel really good. Like, rupees, I only sort of care about, but, like, hearts, I'm always like, yeah. Yeah! Oh my god. Is this game $60? Yeah, and I feel like it's very overpriced at $60. Like, super duper. Like, I mean, I'm enjoying myself, but, like, it's just weird to think this is like... Something just feels weird about it, you know? I don't know if that's maybe my brain has been broken by how many indie games I play. Isn't Hollow Knight $15 on the Switch too? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that, like, there's just so many insane games that exist. I mean, like, the claim that Mario Odyssey, which is, like, cheaper than this game now. It's just things like that. Oh, it stays. I mean, I paid it because I've always wanted to play this game. And I'm going to stream it. But I almost feel obligated to keep playing it because I'm like, Jesus. 60, like, I'd never pay $60 for a game. I guess I'll go this way? Yes! Have I ever tried Link Between Worlds? I never have. Oh, I'm so sick. Ba-do-do-do. Two-Fish Juice is likely Dane on the organization pays for the games, not Sean Plot. I pay for them. I pay for them. I mean, I'm earning the money, so, you know, technically I'm paying myself back, but, things can get a little dicey. Not super dicey, but in terms of accounting. Like, let's say I spent however much, $1,000 on games in a year, and I wanted to have that as a tax write-off. If I did that, I'd have to be arguing that it's for business use. But, like, you know, with Magic, I play a lot of Magic off-stream, and a lot of Magic on-stream. You know, those sorts of things. And I'm sure there's a way to, like, price that sort of stuff out. But I don't want the implication to be that, you know, in any sort of audit, I don't want any of my games collection to be at risk. And, I mean, let's be honest. I spend exorbitantly on games. It is my primary hobby. It is my primary thing that I do. And it's just not that expensive. Gaming is proportionally, like, a cheap hobby. Like, let's just count it up. Let's say I get, like, 2 brand new games a month. Wait, what? So do I need to arrange these so that they're the same? If I get 2 new games a month, and they're expensive games, let's call it $100 a month. So it's like $1,200. Because that's $100 per month times 12. So that's 24 new games that I'm playing through a year. And let's assume that I spend $200 per Magic set on MTGA, so that's $800. So it's $2,000. Now, you might go, geez, $2,000 on games, that's so much money. But I play, like, games that I play per week. I mean, Jesus, I do on stream 25 to 30 hours of gaming. I definitely do around like 15 or 20 off stream. Probably more than that. So I'm doing like 50 hours a week. I mean, I'm not doing like anything else in terms of entertainment. Just 9,000 points to the example that I think is like the complete, ultimate, perfect example of why I think gaming is just an amazing hobby. If you just go out on a Friday and you have like 4 or 5 drinks, it's like $40, $50. Because I feel like if someone like dropped $2,000 and was like if someone was like, I spent $2,000 on a pair of pants, I'd be like, I mean, it's like pretty good. Bacon or Beer Can says, I think you should seriously consider diversifying your forms of entertainment, my man. My other forms of entertainment is making stuff, which is like $0. It's great. Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go up here. I couldn't figure out how to get these. Wait a minute. It's also one of those funny things where, like, I genuinely do think that it's pretty challenging. Let's see, how do I do this? This block can't go there. I think it's pretty challenging to get to the point where you're taking care of all of your needs. You're paying for rent and entertainment and all that sort of good stuff. I think that's definitely difficult to do. There we go. Oh, I didn't quite do it, did I? That doesn't move? Does this move? Huh. Oh wait, the door's open? What? When did this thing open? Yeah, I think gaming is one of the cheapest and best hobbies that you can have. Just period. Arg, I can't beat you, I'm out of here.
Oh, you're upside down. I got your leg. Here, let me get that tummy. Get that tongue. Let me get that chin. Let me get the top of the head and the chin at the same time. Oh, that's a real winner right there. That's the way the patent works. Oh. Oh. It's the hooky thing. No. Okay, so this was the 3-block room, so now I need to make my way to the 4-block room, is what the game seems to be telling me. You know, I actually do think that, by and large, the industry doesn't charge enough for games. Because, I mean, just personally, I mean, I'm actually not going through that torture room. I'm going to hell with that. And I mean, like, I sort of have like a weird current opinion. Like, I'll describe my current opinion as I don't feel like it's a settled opinion. I still feel some internal turmoil about it for sure. Run right through it. Which is like, you know, I think that there are things like everything is a loot box, and you know, I actually distinctly remember when I wanted to get Cairn Bloodhoof in Hearthstone, and I spent $40. I owned every single card that I received except for Cairn, and I just spent $40 and dusted everything, and just spent all that dust on Cairn. Like, that was it. That was the entire experience, and I was just like, oh my god. I think it's all the way down. And there's little things like duplicate protections that just help so much with that. This was like right at the start of Hearthstone release. And something like Magic, I'm actually pretty content with the fact that I can spend about $200 and get pretty much every single meta deck that I want to play, period. And I do, you know, plenty of sealed and draft and variety, and I do what the deck crafting all your garbage you submit to me. Although Wizards for Throne of Eldraine has provided a god account this time. And part of the reason why I feel okay with that is just the amount of time that I am spending in what I feel like is meaningful content. So I mean, something like that, it actually feels okay to me. Like, given how much incredible content there is, hook shot. Given how much incredible content there is in Magic, I feel like I'm constantly consuming more and more content for what I purchase. Ooh, I want a new deck. So let me buy some packs. Then I buy some packs, and then I actually get new decks that I can make, you know? I mean, that Hearthstone case was pretty fringe, because, like, the game had just released, and there were really not a lot of cards, so there was not a lot to do. Ooh. And so, I mean, like, when it comes to something like packs and Magic, like, that's the sort of stuff where, like, are they loot boxes? Well, I mean, frankly, yeah. I mean, obviously. But, like, they are a thing that you open and there's a random chance of, like, what's in there. I mean, it's just, like, totally definitional. But, when I play... Oh my god, I'm so bad at these buttons. Oh, Jesus! You got 100 rupees. You're happy. But anyways, I feel like part of the reason why I'm so comfortable with, you know, the money I spend in Magic, its pricing, and even why I say it's a great free-to-play game. At least Arena is. I mean, in real life, it's not free-to-play. You literally have to buy. But I mean, they just give away so much frickin' content. Like, such a ridiculous amount of content. Could I not get to... Oh, of course, I couldn't get to that. Alright, I'm going the wrong way. It's because there's actual content. There's actually gameplay. There's gameplay that is being provided. And so, I get that there's... Yeah, I'm just eating it, man. I don't care. Oh! But I feel like there's like so many weird, like, I feel like the biggest issue I have with almost any microtransaction, any business model, whether it's a microtransaction or a subscription or just a cost, is I want to feel like I'm paying money and getting content. That's like the big thing. I just want to feel like I'm getting some content, you know? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, spider crabs. Hit him in the eye. Oh, he's just closing his eyes and running at me? Look. I'm being so bad at this. I want them to become health. Ah! Healing. Alright, I still have so much to do. Yeah, no, there's something about, like, randomization mechanics where, like, what's happening is that you are paying for, like, a chance to get gameplay, you know? It feels, like, really weird to me, like, most notably the Star Wars Battlefront 2 thing, where it was just like, I want to play this hero. It's like, I don't really get to. What was in this thing? I don't remember at all. My god, I don't remember at all. Yeah. I don't go here yet. But yeah, I mean, I think that, like, there's... All this said, so I'm talking about some of the sort of obvious concerns that people have had, you know, like, yeah, I've a random chance to have fun. That sounds like a bad deal. Why can't I just pay and have fun, you know? Like, is it random or is it not? Well, you know, more concerned about actually getting fun to occur with some consistency. By some consistency, hot damn, full well recognize that it's variable. I mean, even multiplayer games like Dota, where you have access to all the heroes at the start of the game, you'll still play a game of Dota and it'll be shit. So, I mean, that's what I mean by, like, reasonable percentages of fun. But, I mean, like, the other side is what I was sort of initially talking about. This is what I mean by my thought. It's like, not quite settled. My actual, full, stated opinion that I'm sort of like, about is... Okay. Is that I feel like, in some regard, games are, like, not quite charging the right amount of money, it feels like. And I don't know what to do about that. Because, you know, I'll take StarCraft 1 as, like, the shiny example from my life. Like, I have played StarCraft 1 for probably 20,000 hours. And I bought it once. For $60 in, like, 98. Like... And that's just kind of all I did. StarCraft 2. Spent hardly any money in that game. Because I just played the base game. Dota 2 I actually find to be sort of a hilarious example. Because, like, Dota 2, technically, the full game is free. All the content is free. And it has cosmetics that I don't buy. I'd spent no money in there. But then they come out and they're like, we have a compendium. And, like, there's something in my brain that just goes, I'm gonna just pay money for this, even though I don't really care about any of the items in the compendium. I don't care at all. I'm just gonna do this because, you know, support the devs. I pay for Dota Plus, which is $4 a month. Do I actually use Dota that much? Yeah. Enough to make me feel happy about spending that much? Yeah. I think Battle Pass systems are pretty cool. but I have a couple significant issues with battle passes, because I think that, like, what happened is battle passes came out, and I think that the development world at large was like, holy shit, it's not a randomized loot box, but it's content that our customers are excited to invest in. I honestly think that, like, a lot of battle pass stuff is super fair. I think a lot of people feel really eager and happy to spend their money on their battle pass, but everyone's doing a damn battle pass now. What? What? Yeah, I have true battle pass fatigue right now, man. Oh. Oh. What? So this warps to here, right? This warps to there. This warps to that. What? What? There's a place I missed. Oh. How the heck do we get into there? Is it in this dungeon? Is there something in here? Ah! Ice marker, hold your butts. Ice marker's so excited to tell me how to solve this. But you cannot do it. I have some series. I have series. But we gotta go back. On my way, Porky Pig. Thank you, Dick. here. Woo! Pretty reckless with my body, I will admit. Okay, so why? Ah ha 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 ha! Of course! My theory is successful. Die! Die! You will not ruin any more speed runs, you jelly asses. I actually thought that I did this, but as I was looking at the map, this is literally the only place in the entire game. Or only place in the entire level that has this. Yeah. Dank reference, thanks. I watch Summoning Salt. I watch them. You have got the Nightmare Key. Ice Marker says, my hint was going to be, how did you get into this dungeon in the first place? Oh my god, you would have completely given it away. That's not a hint, that's just tell. Dude, this is the only place in the entire level with water. That's it. That's it, Ice Marker. Oh, thank God. Thank God you exercised restraint. I have an elegant hint. Swim right here. It's here, Day 9. Oh! 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 You knocked me in the water, so I cut you. The bricks I throw through windows are elegant too, says Dottore Lunchmeat. Boom, boom, boom. I figured out the game for children. I tried to dodge him. So you are the outsider. Come wake me up. Blah blah blah. It's the boss time life. La, la, la. It's the boss time life for us. Let's do some boss time. Slime eel. Ah! Oh! Can I jump over? What? Yeah, I know how Zelda works. I know how Zelda works. Don't think I don't know how Zelda works. Oh! Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ! What? What? Oh my God, the linger on it was way too long. Oh! Ah! Why is it so fucking scary now? Ah! What? gonna stay right here. Really good. That's not the solution. Oh, I see. Occasionally he doesn't have a pink bod. Occasionally he just has a bad bod. See that bod? Pink bod. Fuck. So I should try to yoink him out every time. All the yoinks. Pink bod. Oh! You don't seem to know what kind of island this is, you're a fool. You now have... Oh, I thought that was like one of those hand pianos, man. I thought that was like an mbira. You got the wind marimba. The island's secret in the shrine. You will find it from the owl in time. Martha, Martha, Martha. Zbay. Alright, where's the place where I can get seashells by the seashore? Is this it? Is this my shell hut? Dun, dun, Quickly Deeces, are there any other tunics? It's a question I would love to know too. Other than the blue one. Play Earthbound? Never have. I missed out on a lot of the SNES games. Ow. What? Oh. Oh, I thought it was like some sort of unique item. What? Oh wait, that's not where it is. Where's my shell hole? Oh my god, oh god. Okay, so there was a place where I deposited my shells. Was it here? Oh shit. The Morning Mermaid. Scale's missing. I don't have a scale. Was it this? There it is. Alright. I hear you loud and clear. Health is a resource. Yeah, wah, 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 wah. Secret? Oh my god. It's no use, little buddy. A fish just took my hook. Keep casting my line into the water, but I haven't got a bite. Thought this would happen. Graphics says, ever since I've been out of school, I judge time passing by my day 9 sub length. As all things should be. I'm happy to have you here for 53 months, Graphics, man. They're always welcome. Ooh. I can't go up there? Well, shit. What? Why can't I jump this anymore, man? I did not even see that there was a thing here. Okay. Are we kidding the shit out of me, man? I have so many shells. Oh my god. Are we kidding me? Yeah, that was ridiculous. What? This is like actually the closest point. What's down here again? Shoot me. Do shrubs not hurt these guys? I see you. I did it. Ice Marker's like, yes! You are like in total Yozozo mode, man, I can tell. I just got one. 12? We need 13 for this bullshit? Oh my god. Screw you, and screw you. Alright, I know where I'm going. Did I just run? Peace out, John Jay. I mean, this feels so good to just, like, finally be able to, like, go. Oh, fuck. Oof. Alright, left or right? I think I'm gonna go right. Oh, come on, that was a perfect opportunity to surprise me. Damn. I can swim. Oh, how do I undo? Oh. Well, this is a nice place to be able to shoot to. I know, there's a bunch of stuff back there. Quit your yapping, you buttheads. And quit trying to tell me what to do and spoil all that. Or we're gonna give a timeout to Fictitious, who just tried to, just literally spoiled it for us, so. Yes. Alright. Where's my raft at? Is this it? What? But I can already swim, right? How do I disembark? Oh, I see. I see. Certain directions it favors. Fucking fuck. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so wealthy, dude. And shoot these at angles. Shit. Alright, whatever. I don't care that much. Unless there's something really juicy. There is. There's some extreme juiciness, huh? Holy. Wow. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to go. Oh, yeah. 4 pieces of heart. Alright, what's Almate? You got like 5 rupees. Joy! You are far from any secrets. Alright. What about the secret of success? So if I do that, fucking. I can get it. Yes! Yes! Fuck! Yes! Give me those rupees! Give me rupees! I don't care about it. Where's that other thing that's over there? Oh, I gotta be so strategic. I play a lot of Timber Saw, like I know how this game works. I actually don't believe I can get up there right now. Man, whatever. Alright. Oh my god, I'm finally able to buy a bow. Don't. If you want to get wet, the door's always open. You know, one of the raft rides so expensive, man. You just abandons the rafts when you're done. Alright, I don't even think I want to be up here. So I'm just gonna go back and just dive into the river. Oh, I have to keep paying him? Alright, fine. Yes. It's kind of an expensive one-way trip, but that's fine. Yeah, what a racket, man. You're right, Quilly. Whatever. Oh, 30 seconds is so long. $41.26. Alright, nice. Don't. Just don't. How do I abandon this shit? Now, this was spoiled directly. Literally, someone was just like, there's a crack right there, just go back there, just go. So, please don't do that. Please. Still got plenty of pep? Come see me when you've lost a little in your step. Alright, cool, copy. Copy, copy, copy. That's horrifying. Ooh, that's not good. Well, let's see if I can bring the bomb to me. Oh, that's accidentally where we wanted to go. Oh, it's the face key. Oh, face it. Yes! Yes. So this was one of the weird circumstances where I had the face key, but I didn't know why I had the face key. Yawn, 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 yawn. How many things do I have? I have 5? Alright. 3 more dungeons to go. Not there. Sorry. Alright, we're at the face shrine. We're gonna do evening coffee break. I have so much stuff I have to do tonight because I was unable to do any work this morning. So I need to get this coffee. It's gonna be a little bit of a long one. Actually, it's not. It's not gonna be very long at all. Who am I kidding? Let's do a duration break. Let's make it 8.5 minutes. Let's listen to some good music, shall we? I'll be right back, and we're gonna do the face dungeon, whatever it's called. I didn't look. It's level 6. Yeah, pick up sticks.